Hi, this is John from Phantom Bikes. I'm here to show you how to assemble your new Swirl. As you can see, it almost comes fully assembled in the box. What you're going to need is a 5mm Allen wrench, a 4mm Allen wrench, a 3mm Allen wrench, and a 15mm open-end wrench. So I'm going to take it out of the box and start assembling it for you. Putting the kickstand down so it holds it up. We're going to unwrap the handlebars first. That's what we're going to start with. So on the Swirl, up here is an adjustable stem. Now, what you need to do first is loosen up the bolts on the side of the stem. And what we're going to do is loosen those, and then we're going to pull the stem so we're in line with the front tire. And then go ahead and retighten these two bolts. Now I said it was an adjustable stem. So here you want to lift on the back part of the stem. There's a little lever on the left side. Push it back and this will raise up. Now you can take your handlebars and raise them to where it's appropriate for you. I'm going to set them right there and then just go ahead and push it down and lock it in place. Finished. This is how you fine-tune your stem. Lift up, hit the lever, lift your stem up. So if you've locked down your handlebars and they still seem to want to move, you take your 5mm Allen wrench and you just turn it just a little bit and then relock it in place. Now they're good and strong. So here's your controller. I've taken the packaging off of it. Here you're going to need a 3mm Allen wrench. We need to remove the brackets which hold the unit to the handlebars. Just unscrew those a little bit, pull those off. Keep these rubber pieces. The rubber pieces are going to go around the handlebar. Now, we're going to set the controller, the LED readout, onto those rubber mounts. I'm going to kind of turn it in that direction. We're going to take your mounts and screw them back on. Okay, now that we've got these mounts on, and you don't need to secure them very tightly at the moment, because now you want to get it centered, bring it up and around, and finish tightening it. Now that you've secured your LED readout to your handlebars, let's start and put the basket on the front rack. Your basket will come with a hardware kit. It'll have screws, washers, nuts, and a little bracket. So if you take this out, what we want to do is grab a screw with a washer and a nut. We want to place it in the back of the rack, going through the basket into the rack, and then placing the nut on the back side. And there's going to be two of those, one on each side. Now, the little bracket that I showed you is going to mount on the front end underneath your rack to hold the front part of the basket. And here we're using the other bolt with the washer. Now to tighten this down, you're going to need an 8mm open end wrench and a 4mm Allen wrench. And before you tighten everything down securely, make sure you have it straight. Okay, now that that's finished, let's put on the pedals. Now we're going to assemble the pedals onto the bike. Your box that comes with the Swirl has your instructions and your set of keys, has your charger, and your pedals. Your pedals are indicated left and right by a marking on each pedal. So let's open up the pedals and put them on. So if I look at this one says left, has an L on it. And this one says right, it has an R on it. So the right side pedals is a standard thread. So that goes clockwise. Your left side pedal is counterclockwise. And this is where your 15 wrench comes in handy, and that's how you tighten your pedals on. Then we'll move to the left side. And you're finished. Now let's unwrap the bike. And voila! Whoop. Now you're ready to charge her up and ride her away.